Laura, Josh, a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, it's a
Nice to
pleasure to
meet you
meet
as well.
you.
Josh, I'm a huge fan of your work. I mean, West Wing, what an amazing show. And Lie to Me, I'm just starting to binge watch that again. Uh, Such a great series.
That's very kind. That's very kind.
And of course, First Man.
Mm.
You're standing on such great stuff. And then to walk into this thriller, the last thing he told me. And let me ask you, Laura, is it difficult producing with your husband?
I have to say, and it might not be a popular response, but it's a true response, which is it was one of the great joys of my professional career to get to work with him on this. I'm not sure I would recommend working with your spouse in the middle of a pandemic without childcare, but if you can get used to the late night sessions, which we did, which we got used to, I've always just been such a fan of how he works and how collaborative he is, and to get to be sort of on the front lines of that. One of the great joys and sort of a pinch me moment as a novelist was to hear the scripts read for the first time. And the way that Josh likes to work is he likes the cast to really sort of take the words into their bodies and get to breathe into them long before we're on set. So they would come to the backyard. Jen came to the backyard and he would listen again and again to the words, and he would tweak them according to how they came out and how they were feeling for everybody. And to sit in those backyard sessions, I mean, I think back on it now and it was just so, so joyful.
Josh, I mean, doing this has got to be a lot like herding cats.
Not so much. It's funny because most of the stuff I've worked on before, there's a ton of research involved, and you really have to find your own way through the story and figure out what it is. Here, the book was so strong, and the procedural in the book is so strong, and so it was basically about how we're going to expand, and we had a great writer's room that came together and really thought about how do we go deeper and yet preserve what's wonderful here, which is a great mystery and also this unique emotional wisdom that Laura brings to all of her books. And so we really had a true north, a real compass here. And then, as Laura said, we had wonderful actors who were willing to play with us, get in there with us. And I think this is one of Jen's best performances, and that's saying something. So
I think so too. I think Jen is just, she's a national treasure.
Yeah.
she really is, and she's just wonderful to work with. She's exactly what you think she is. She brings it every day. She's the most excited person to be there, and she works really hard. And I think it shows in this show. I think again her work is really extraordinary, especially when you get to the last couple episodes. I think it's really just sublime
Special.
work.
Well, we have no more time, and I could talk to you for 2 hours. So, congratulations again on the last thing he told me. And the book is just amazing, Laura. It is a spectacular thriller. So,
Thank you so
Thanks,
much. And I
Tony.
know we have to log off, but I do have to say, my husband can tell you this. There's nothing I love more than white bookshelves. That's my favorite. That's the first thing we built when
It's
we
true.
built our house. So I love looking at your white bookshelves behind you. They're making my morning.
thank you so much. You guys have a great day.
Take care, Tony.